diversification. The Slow DeFi fund, not financial advice, is up 60%. We started with 2G and we're at 30, well, I added a new one today, but about 3,200. So
Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Oh man, I'll tell you what, there's so much happening and to talk about in the DeFi space. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, as the title of today's video, fortunes will be won and lost. You know, you need to make sure you're making the right moves, picking quality projects, and diversifying, as I've spoke about in some of the other videos. On the note of diversification, the Slow DeFi fund, not financial advice, is up 60%. We started with 2G and we're at 30, well, I added a new one today, but about 3,200. So not bad for 3 days. But obviously there's been some big movers. On that note, we had Balancer with almost a double, jumping to $25. Balancer token really is becoming an essential hold in the DeFi space. You know, we had the initial launch, pumped and dumped, but I think now that the pools have settled and people are understanding how it works, you know, Balancer is in a lot of pools, and you're going to see a possible appreciation of that token. Now, with that, good news on the bankroll front. I guess BT had been doing some conferencing with some advisors and is reconfiguring some of the bankroll balancer pools from people that really understand what's going on with these. And I guess there's going to be some liquidity shifting and whitelisting. Yeah, baby. So whitelisting on Balancer is huge because, number one, you don't qualify for Balancer rewards until your pool is whitelisted. Whitelisting meaning that, you know, it's not a scam and there's some vetting to the project and that, you know, it is good to go. No infinite minting of coins. Now, if you don't understand what a Balancer pool is, it's actually a pretty simple concept. It's a pool of 2 or more tokens, typically, and the pools automatically balance. So let's say you had Vault and ETH. If ETH goes up, some of the proceeds from the appreciation are going to go to the second, third, fourth token. So it would go to Vault and reallocate to Vault and pump the price of Vault. So the concept is that it's a portfolio. It's kind of like a mutual fund that automatically rebalances and pays rewards. So this is where the big money is. You know, the capital markets, they're in these balancer pools because they are safe bets in terms of safe in crypto. You know, for great APRs on a lot of these pools. So that's the Balancer pools bankroll. What else? I added Plutus to the Slow DeFi fund, so now we have 11 tokens in there. Plutus started out really high, pretty much got smashed. I think the fundamentals for it are good. I threw in a half ETH, as always, with the other projects. So ETH is down a little bit, so about 188 in Plutus. So Plutus is new to the family. I am looking for a site that I'll be able to put the buys and sells in, and basically you can just click on the link and get the portfolio update. But we had some jumpers in there, man. Trade blasting off. The $200 is now $600. Balancer was a double. Just a lot. The Terra pumped. There's just been a lot. Now, I don't have a meme coin in there yet. So I'm thinking of adding rPepe. We'll see how that one takes off. And and then also BitGear. BitGear will definitely get added to the Slow DeFi fund. I think BitGear's got some actual working projects, beta, soon to be alpha, and I think this one's going to be big. So now, on the terms of BitGear, I guess they are going to release on Uniswap at the same price of the OTC, and they're doing this so to give everyone a fair shake. Also, another thing that's been happening on a lot of these token launches is the OTC folks are starting their own pool, causing the original devs to have to pay a super appreciated price in order to start their pool, because there only can be one combination of that pool per contract. So now a lot of the OTC stuff is going out after the token launches. So yeah, so BitGear, watch for that. I think that is happening Monday, so that's going to be pretty exciting. But there'll definitely be number 12 added to the Slow DeFi portfolio as we move along. So I haven't decided if I'm going to DCA and rebalance yet. So far, I'm just kind of letting everything run by itself. As far as if they get kicked out of the fund or not, you know, it just depends. Anti-Ample was really not going anywhere, and I went ahead and cost averaged that up with fresh capital a little bit to you know, get it back up to the around $200 range. I think part of the problem with anti-Ample is its readjustments, rebases aren't aggressive enough, but you know, we'll see where it goes. If it gets anywhere near $1, man, I'll tell you what, I'm eating steak. That's for sure. Now, what else? Oh, Chainlink, good gracious. Chainlink, stratospheric launch. $14. I tell you what, I got my Chainlink at $1.25, so I'm happy. What do I think is in the future for Chainlink? Tell you, man, I think Chainlink's a $100 coin. That's I mean, honestly, the psychology. Once a coin, there's psychology points on coins. $1, $10, and then after $10, I'll tell you what, boom! You know, you don't know where it can go. It gets crazy. So yeah, Chainlink in at 14. I'm not selling. I'm still in Stack Plus on Bankroll, stacking those gains. I could go buy a brand new car with my divs from Bankroll Stack Plus right now, but I'm just going to keep stacking. You know, like I said, my goal in all this is, you know, maybe in the next 6 months, acquiring some real estate or something, because you know, it's tough right now because I think the market's at the top. So if I went into any real estate, it'd be after the crash, because I kind of see a real estate crash coming, you know, with all this Corona stuff, and you know, it's just it's been mayhem. There's a lot of people who lost their jobs. Yeah, and on that Chainlink front, holy crap! So I don't know if you were following it. That Zeus Capital, they'd put out a fake article fudding on Chainlink, right? And they started a $9 million short fund on Nexus Capital. Liquidated, baby. So right around when Chainlink jumped over $10, that capital obviously didn't meet collateralization levels, and people lost $9 million worth of Link, plus the appreciation of it going up. And the Nexus Capital was complete. That fund, the Zeus Capital Fund on Nexus, zero. You know, just don't play those games. I mean, why would you ever short something where you could lose everything? I just, this goes back to the fortunes are going to be won and lost. There are going to be a couple people, lucky people, that hit those 100xers that, that make it, but it's not the norm. Steady accumulation, participation in DeFi dApps, that's how you're going to get wealthy and mitigate risk, And on that topic of mitigating risk, we got to talk about all these tokens like that are just jumping off everywhere. The telegrams are absolutely insane. If you're missing out on a lot of this stuff, I highly encourage you, get in the telegrams if you want to be on the pulse of DeFi. I'll leave a link down below to one of my favorites, Divi Hunters, trusted admins. Been in there for over a year, done lots of OTC stuff there. Very trusted group of people, and they have a lot of fun, with the memes and stuff. So it's a great place to start. So I'll leave that link down below. It's Crypto Divi Hunters. If you're new to Telegram, just download the app and get in there and start talking. Say what's up. What are you guys doing? What are you invested in? So yeah, that's kind of how you stay on the pulse. But you got to be careful though, because it'll drive you bananas. Because once you get in there, you get in here, you get in there, and there's all these groups. You got DeFi tools now monitoring every single coin that drops on Uniswap. So you just got to be careful, because there's been a lot of rugs. And really, honestly, just have some minimum standards for the projects you get into. Like, do they have proof of liquidity lock on Unicrypt? Do they even have a website? People throwing ETH at coins that don't even have websites, don't even have a Telegram. Is the language all broken? Are there typos in the website? There's tons of red flags, and I encourage you, if you get into some of the Telegrams, they'll help you spot these. And that was actually one of my ideas for a project was, I'll get to that, but we'll see. That's kind of one of my ideas for protecting people, but that's coming soon. I'm still kind of deciding how I'm going to do it, but it should be a pretty cool project. So I hope to have more updates coming soon. Oh, and that last finally, OKS, boom, 7 cents. Wow. OKS, gold mine, man. I'm telling you. It'll work out these bugs with the Opentron, and it will be fire. So undervalued right now. Plus, you can trade the cents. It's a great platform. Fees are low. Check out OKS. So much to talk about. I'll be doing some more editing later, but just wanted to get a quick update out to everybody. And as always, subscribe to Cryptoslo if you're not talking gains. Then we're not talking. Boom. Bye. See ya.